The differences between amateur chess players and the IM and GMs are some few implemented habits. In this video, you will get instant results when you apply the following set of habits to your training routines. There are 15 proven methods for rapid improvement in chess. Let's dive right into it. Develop self-annotating, commentating skills. There are 3 ways to go about annotating your games. Do it alone, with the help of a stronger player, with the help of a chess engine. The traditional way to remember a correction is by involving in creating the solution. Once you engage in a game of chess, especially the one you lost, go through it yourself, write down where you made mistake yourself, without external help. Do this traditionally using pen and paper. Write your ideas for each move, including failed and favorable one. Focus on tactical patterns. Chess positions are made up of patterns. Tactics are made up maneuvers that gives instant advantages. Various patterns are tactical themes. The more you get familiar with the motive behind each studied tactical theme, the more retentive they become, and its application will be with ease. There is a famous quote that says, "Chess is 99% tactics." This may not be 100% exactly true, but this statement shows the importance of chess tactics. Study opening principles over specific lines. There are numerous numbers of chess openings. It is quite overwhelming to study all. Advices will include picking some of the openings for white and some of the openings for black to play. Since these openings contain specific lines for a specific variation, it is easy to entangle yourself with those lines alone. So avoid spending much time memorizing specific line. Rather, study opening principles, governing general opening perspective. This enables you play opening line with ease and targeted purposes. Master endgame fundamentals. There are times you lost some games because you could not find the right combination that leads to checkmate. Endgames, like other positions, are patterns. When observed early, saves time and help you win. Master basic endgame positions. I have a video on 77 checkmate pattern. Try to check it out. Analyze and study Grandmaster games. Over billions of chess games has been played, yet no data has ever proven two games alike from start to finish. However, there are similarities in the openings, middle game and endgame. The study of Grandmaster games enable you learn ideas to implement in your games before your creativity takes over. It's a guide to direct your play. This could make your play resemble a renowned Grandmaster, hence prompting growth in a certain way. The ability to think ahead is a key aspect of the psychology of chess. A great chess player must have the ability to anticipate their opponent's move and plan their own move accordingly. They must also be able to visualize the board several moves ahead and anticipate potential outcomes. Chess is not just about the moves on the board, it's a mental battle. Try blindfold study. Blindfold chess is a form of chess play wherein the players do not see the positions of the pieces and do not touch them. This forces players to maintain a mental model of the positions of the pieces. Moves are communicated through a recognized chess notation. By learning to play entire game blindfolded, it gives the player the confidence to analyze his games more completely, since chess is basically the act of analysis. Being able to play blindfold chess definitely will help most players improve. A way to get good at chess is practice. The most common mistakes amateur players make is assuming that playing only online chess is enough. Online chess can be a temporary alternative for over-the-board chess. However, to fully concentrate on the game and perform at your best, a real face-to-face competition is a must and it is needed. Even when playing practice matches. The amount of value you gain from over-the-board games cannot be compared with online chess. There are no GM and IM that became who they become from only online chess. They played online, but more so for fun rather than for serious training. If you want to fully benefit from your practice matches, always choose over-the-board chess. It's as simple as that. Analyze all your losses. Analyzing all your losses is one of the most important aspects of getting good at chess. Many amateur players prefer either not to analyze their games altogether or just to focus on analyzing the wins. Unfortunately, we cannot learn from somebody else's mistakes. We learn the best from our own mistakes. Touching a hot plate once and getting burned is 1000% more effective than being told 100 times that touching a hot plate is dangerous. In chess, it works the same way. By missing a back rank mate once or twice, you will be aware and try to avoid future accidents. Use technology wisely. Modern chess technology is amazing. There are engines that can easily beat world champions. There are softwares that stores millions of chess games played starting from 1200 and above. There are programs that analyze games for you to help figuring out what and when things went wrong. This technology is responsible for producing 12 and 13-year-old GMs, contrary to 20 to 30 years ago, when it would seem impossible. However, technology alone will not do any good. It is not a substitute for hard work. Many chess players take a shortcut by analyzing their games solely with computers, bypassing human components. A computer cannot help you at understanding why those mistakes were made. It can only show you how to avoid those in the future. It is very important to analyze all of your games yourself and only then check with an engine. Players get highly addicted to engine because it is convenient to get the analysis without doing heavy lifting. You do not need to think in a couple of seconds. You are shown the right moves and the correct continuation. Players incorrectly assume part of the credit for analyzing these positions. After a while, they start thinking they can find the best move by the use of computer just to simplify the task. Computers won't help you in over-the-board games. You are totally on your own. Therefore, you must learn to find this move independently, and to do that you have to learn to analyze without a computer. Get a mentor. This is a step that can tremendously accelerate your progress. Keep in mind that chess mentor is not a chess coach. He won't give you assignments and homework. A mentor is a person you can talk about your chess. You can tell him about your difficulties, about your successes and failures. You can tell him what works and what doesn't. You can ask him for advice. Ideally, your mentor should be more successful at chess than you are. He doesn't have to be a grandmaster or even a master player, but he should be more experienced and should be in position to give you a good advice. This 12th rule is also a rule. It works in a way such that we divided each study into 20, 40, and 40 rule. If you want to start getting good, you should work on all elements of the game. Many players are making a very big mistake on focusing only on some elements and completely forgetting about the others. That's where 20, 40, and 40 rule comes in. Very handy. For an under 2000 rated player, it makes sense to spend 20% time on the opening, 40% time on the middle game, and 40% time on the end game. Besides, you should play practice games. You should play puzzles, solve tactics, and analyze. If you feel that one part of your game is lagging, you can dedicate a bit more time to it, but never make the mistake of neglecting other elements of chess games. Build a chess library. Most amateur players fall victim of this. If your goal is getting good at chess, you must have a chess library. All strong chess players have a collection of resources they study and periodically consult. For example, you may face a certain middle game positions that you have previously seen in one of your training videos or books. Then you may rewatch part of the video or go back to the study discussing that middle game to remind yourself how it should be played. Similarly, you may retake some of the lessons you've started before over again so as to refresh your memories on some positions you think you have forgotten. Always stay positive. Staying positive is a very important step. If you want to start getting good at chess, you should not get frustrated by your failures, but rather start treating them as part of your training. It is much better to lose more games now rather than lose a very more important game later when it really matters. If you start getting negative thoughts, just stop, breathe deeply, and focus on achieving the result you desire. Train other chess players. Training other chess players is a great way to improve your own game. By sharing your chess knowledge with others, explaining the concept, you start understanding it on a much higher level. Training others requires a thorough understanding of the subject. Possibly, you will need to refresh some of the things to formulate the ideas in a simple way, easy to understand system. But once you do this, you will get surprised at how your own chess improves. By helping other chess players to master the game, you become a chess master one day. If you want to improve your chess level, you need to have a clear study plan. If you aim for a dramatic improvement at chess, you need to work on all the elements of the chess game in a systematic way. You need to have a clear focus and a goal. So, for those who are already doing this, kindly share your experience in the comment section. Thank you for watching.